How's it going? Let's give it a couple seconds before I start. I'm gonna mute myself for about 30 seconds here while I wait for everything to get caught up. Okay, how's it going, everybody? Anthony here. Hope they're having a good one. I am myself, and today we're starting Pokemon Blue. I'm gonna get right into this so we can start playing. I can start talking as I'm playing. Options should already be set. They are not set. Okay, cool. We want fast text. All this is fine. Okay, it saves. New game. Let's go. So while this is going. So, Pokemon Blue, what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be playing, I talked about this on the Pokemon stream, when I was doing Pokemon Sword stream. We're going to be going through Pokemon, all the Pokemon gens. I'm going to do my best to go through all of them, and we're going to play through them. Now, normally I'd be playing the third version of every single Pokemon gen, right? But the reality is, I don't want to play Pokemon Yellow. So instead, we're playing Pokemon Blue. So that is that. I do have for the most part, I'm going to follow kind of two rules here. Hold on, I gotta remember how to spell. Because apparently L is not how you start that name. Anyway, so I'm going to go abide by a couple rules here. One of the things I'm going to be doing, and this isn't a rule, but this is something I'm going to be doing in general, is I'm going to try to build my Pokemon teams, and I'm not gonna hard follow these. This is just a nice little thing I'm gonna do for myself to make my life a little easier, and that's that. Now, the only real rule I'm setting for myself, and this isn't a hard rule, this is just a very soft rule, and it's more of a guideline I want to go by. I'm going to try, and I'm using the word try here because, you know, it's just kind of the reality of it, but I'm going to try to only use Pokemon that are in the current gen. So, sorry about that. So, what do I mean by that? So, Gen 1 doesn't matter. We can use whatever Pokemon. But before we go to Gen 2, we're going to try to use a starter. Sorry, not starter. We're going to try to only use Pokemon that were introduced in that gen. Now, Pokemon that have either a new evolve form or just a different type of form. So for example, like in Alolan versions, or I think they're like Western Isles or Eastern Isles. I don't know what the fucking other one was, but like Sword and Shield variants, basically. That type of stuff. Then we can use those, right? If it has a new evolved form, we can use those. For example, when we get to Gen 2, I can use an Onix because it's going to turn into a Steelix later on. You know what I mean? If that's what my intention is. So we're going to do that. I don't actually remember which one's which. Now, as for our starter, literally the last one, I'm actually going to pick Bulbasaur. So, which brings me to my second rule that I'm going to try to do. For the sake of myself, I'm going to, I forgot to nickname it, but whatever. I'm used to spamming B. I apologize. But for the sake of myself and keeping it interesting to myself, I can't use the same type every single time. Every single time I go to do a gen. So for example, Gen 1, I've clearly chosen Bulbasaur, the grass type. That means in Gen 2, I can't choose the grass type. I have to choose water or fire, and then when Gen 3 comes around, I can only choose, I can either choose fire, or I can either choose, one of the other two that will be there. I don't actually know what I'll be choosing, but that's going to be generally the rule I'll follow, is I can't do two consecutive ones. For the most part, I'm going to try to do like, okay, I did grass, then I'll do whatever I decide next. Maybe it's fire, then I'll do water. You know what I mean? I'm going to try to do that kind of cycle. I'm not saying I'm going to, but I'm going to try to do that. But for the most part, I just don't want to do consecutive types, because if I were to do that, I guarantee you I would do grass all the way through. And that's because personally, I actually like the grass types a little bit more than the other ones. But that's just me. Okay, so I'm pretty sure I covered everything I wanted to cover. You all. So, I'm pretty sure I covered everything I wanted to cover here, so I think we're good. And let's kind of have some fun. Personal background info, since we're in the middle of a battle and there's not much to talk about other than me spamming the... Hold on. Spamming the A button here. You know, other than that... Sorry, that was probably obnoxious. But other than me spamming the A button. Personal background with Pokemon. I might have talked about this a little bit during the other stream, but for the most part, we'll talk about it. I'm going to try to keep my... I just lost the... Okay, this is embarrassing. I've never lost this battle. How do I fucking lose this battle, man? Oh my god. Whatever, we're going. I'm not gonna fucking... It's fine. Oh, I'm so glad I wasn't in like a Nuzlocke or anything. Oh my god, that's pathetic. Legitimately pathetic. I've actually never lost that battle before. I could have used a potion, yes, but I didn't. I'm gonna get the town map just cause I don't need it. I'm gonna take it. Oh. Ow. I guess you can't grab it till later. But anyways, back to what I was saying about my personal background with Pokemon. I started out as a Gen 1er, right? So I'm going to try to talk about only the gen I'm in when it comes to like my, you know, just like topics of discussion, but I may leak into other terms. But for the most part, let's, like I said, get back into topic. I started out in Gen 1, right? This was the gen I started out in. I don't know. Hold on. I know around the year I got it. So Pokemon. Yeah, so by the time I started... Why are you... Hold on, wait, what? Okay. That was weird. I don't know why I was doing that. I'm gonna do a little bit of Pokemon grinding here because I feel pathetic that I didn't beat the... So Gen 2 had already been out. I'm trying to see what gen they were up to. Oh, wow. Oops. This is awkward. Sorry. Alright, we're good. We're good. We're all set up again. We're good. Okay. Gen 2 had already been out. I don't think Gen 3 had come out yet. Because I don't think I was... Hold on. I gotta do math. I gotta think real quick. So... My brother would have been 16. No. We were really young. So, Gen 2 was just... So, Gen 2 came out when I was 8. I was really young. I want to say I was like around 6 or 7 when I first started playing Pokemon. And so that I think I started about then. And the only reason I know is because shortly after, like not too long after Gen 2 came out, and I got it. And the reason why I know that is because I didn't fucking play Gen 2 that much. We had it. We had all the Mons, right? We had all the Pokemon games. And I didn't play much of Gen 2, right? We had all of them. I think I had Silver. My brother had Gold, I think is what it went. I don't remember. And we had Crystal, of course, but you know, it is what it is. But we played those, and so we had those, and yeah, I beat Gen 1 a couple of times. but I played the shit out of it. And then Gen 2 came out, and of course I started playing that. But more on the topic of Gen 1. So I mainly was playing Gen 1, even though Gen 2 had come out. I was mainly playing Gen 1. And I didn't start playing Gen 3 until the SP came out. That's all I remember, is when the Game Boy SP came out is when I started playing Gen 3, because I got them both. I didn't have I had the regular Game Boy, but I didn't get the if it was out, at least I didn't get the Pokemon Game Boy SP, which by the way, I really want to get one, an SP. 2003. Hold on, Pokemon. When did Gen 3 come out? Okay, so they came out relatively about the same time. Alright. So yeah, no, so that made sense then. So yeah, I got them both at the same time. Because I got like, it wasn't a bundle. I don't know if it was a bundle or whatever. All I know is I got the SP and Gen 3 at the same time. I don't know if it was for Christmas or my birthday. I'm assuming it was Christmas. Even though the dates line up that I could get them for my birthday, I'm pretty sure it was for Christmas. Because there's zero chance my family would get me something that short after release. I'm pretty sure I got it for Christmas. But I know I got it right when I got the, right kind of when the SP came out. And I only know, actually no, I had to have gotten it for Christmas. Because my neighbor, Sam, one of my good friends, actually had the SP before me. And that's the only reason I wanted it, is because I saw he had it, and I was like, oh man, I really want this. He didn't have Pokemon, he just had an SP that he never really used. So I was like, oh, I really want that. So that's kind of where I wanted my SP. Anyways, I digress. But anyways, until then, for those like, I want to say like, couple years. I want to say like 2 years or whatever. Yeah, it was about 2 years. We had, so for 1 year we had Gen 1, and then for 2 years we had Gen 3 or Gen 2, and then that third year, and then and then like of course then like after that, after those 2 years were up, we then got Gen 4 or Gen 3. Okay, so that all lines up. Okay, it all makes sense now. But anyways, for that first like kind of 3 years until Gen 3 came out, even though despite for 2/3 of it I did have Gen 2, I mainly focused on Gen 1. And I'm going to say this now, and I'll talk about this more in Gen 2. I personally preferred Gen 1 way more over Gen 2. And it wasn't anything as simple as like, oh, it's just Gen 1 is far superior. Anything after that is crap. No, I don't think that at all. It's just, if you're asking me to compare Gen 1 and Gen 2 at the same time, just those two, I do not like Gen 2 as much. It really is a reality of it. It's actually one of my least favorite gens. And I hold plenty of other gens way above it. I actually prefer almost any Pokemon game above Gen 2. It's honestly my least favorite Pokemon game. The reason why is not something exactly I'm going to go into right now, but there's just a handful of reasons. And to summarize it simply, just, it felt like a ROM hack, right? I think is a good way to put this. It didn't feel as like legitimate of a Pokemon game. You know what I mean? I'm going to get 5 Pokeballs here. So I'll get back to my story about Gen 1 and stuff and talk more about that. But so I had a lot of food, so I'm really hyper in case you can't tell compared to usual. I'm also really excited because I haven't played Gen 1 in so long. So I'm buying 5 Pokeballs. I'm not really going to get many Pokemon here. Let me pull up my list on my phone so I don't pause this shit anymore. But I have all my Pokemon for this gen pre-selected. It wasn't too difficult. Pokemon team, come on. And the only Pokemon I'm gonna catch in this area is is Pidgey. So I don't really need anything else. But I'm gonna get a couple things. I'm gonna get a couple antidotes just because in general these are gonna be useful. So I'll get 3 of these bad boys. And I'm going to get 1 paralyze heal. I don't really think I'll need it, but I don't want to spend too much money. And I'm going to kind of hold off on the rest of these. I know I'm going to want to get some potions and stuff later, but I don't want to spend all my money. So I want to get a little bit of grinding done, mainly because I lost the starting battle. And I want to fight the train. I'm going to do something different. Okay? So hear me out here. I always fight the trainer right away. I always fight the rival right away. I always do. For me, there's no ifs, ands, or buts. I always fight the rival. You know, I get to like level 7, I get my second mon, get them up to like level 5, and then I fight the rival. This time I'm not going to do that. And the reason why I'm not is because I want to do something different. I know if you don't fight him and you come back after you get all the badges, it's another battle, I believe. So that's what I want to do, is I want to come back at the very end and do it that way. So we're level 7, which is exactly what I wanted to get to. We want to get Bulbasaur even higher, but for now we're going to get him up to level 7. I'm going to heal up one more time, and then I'm going to get a Pidgey. And then we're going to get that Pidgey up to about level probably 7 as well. And then we're going to go into the Viridian Forest, and we're going to basically knock out the Viridian Forest. I don't think we have to watch this battle. Okay, cool, we don't have to, thank God. I didn't think so, but I wanted to be sure. And I'm going to catch a Pidgey here. I believe it has a chance to be higher level if I catch it here. I don't think it's by much, but I think you can get like a level 4 if it's here. Or not, you know, or I could just be a fucking liar. Either way, it's fine. Let's just do... As long as they don't crit, I can do 2 tackles. And honestly, even if I knock it out, it's fine. Okay, we're good. And let's try to catch this bad boy. I know it's very typical to use a Pidgey, but I like it a lot. It's like my favorite bird-type Pokemon in Gen 1. And I kind of just want to have a nice, enjoyable playthrough. I haven't played any of these Pokemon in Gen 1. We're going to try to nickname all our Mons here, by the way. I just sucks I can't rename Bulbasaur, but we're going to name you... Oops. Lemon. Dust. Actually, no, let's keep ourselves consistent. We're going to name our flyers Apple Tea, like we have been doing. We did in. Let's be consistent. We're gonna name our starters Apple Tea. And now let's work on grinding. Can I not? Hold on. This isn't. What gen do they implement? You could press. I don't remember. What gen did they implement that in? Or was there no select button on the regular Game Boy? I don't remember. Oh well. I know there was. There had to be a select button. Which end did they implement? You could press select to start moving them around. I don't remember. Anyways. I don't want to spend too much time grinding here, but it's the reality of Gen 1 in my eyes. And it's kind of my playstyles. I don't grind a lot, but I grind a little bit here at the beginning. The thing I like about Pokemon games, at least going forward, is you don't really have to do a lot of grinds. Even in Gen 1, I don't think you really have to do much to any grinding. I think you're pretty solid without grinding. Ooh, that hurt. Okay, cool. It used tail up. I was about to say, if it speed tied me and got a tackle, I was literally dead. How much is it per level here? God, this sucks grinding. I forgot about this. 15. Okay. So it's about 40. So next level's probably gonna be about like 60 XP. So not that bad. Once Pidgey gets to level 5, it won't be as bad. But getting to level 5 is the biggest nuisance. I don't actually remember everybody's moveset, so you're gonna have to forgive me. I don't know all the moves, so I apologize. I am using a couple Pokemon that I know aren't traditionally used, but I like them. And I don't like them because to be edgy, I just like the Pokemon. I'm not going to say what they are just for the sake of keeping things interesting, but there is 2 Pokemon I know are kind of rarely used, and a third one that I don't think is used very often, but Pidgey and one other are very used. I'm going with a very traditional team I would personally build in Gen 1. That's kind of what I'm doing. And you're going to kind of realize that going into these games is I'm very much playing the Pokemon that I enjoy. I'm going to use... This is such a waste. Let's swap out. I don't want to risk it. And I don't want to waste a push. We'll swap train. Oh, Ano is a crit. I guess it's a good thing me swapped. I'm just gonna swap train for a bit here. Just fuck it. Once the Pidgey gets to level 4, we'll come back. Because running back and forth after every battle is annoying. Though, granted, you're going to walk back and forth basically every time. I might wait till 5 then. We'll see. I gotta see how much XP it is for... Because I'm getting about 12 XP per battle. And Bulbasaur getting extra levels isn't a bad thing, or extra XP isn't a bad thing. Okay. I think it learns... Oh, it's a level 5. Alright. How much is it for another level? 30. Okay, that's not bad. So about 3 more battles, no Argus. If this is level 4, I'm gonna be pissed. I swear to fucking God, man. I knew this was gonna happen. This happens every time I try to catch a Pidgey, dude. Or any Pokemon for that matter. Whenever it's these beginning ones, I'll go and I'll like, no, I'll just catch the first one that's like halfway decent level. Yeah, we should be fine. As long as they don't crit, we win. There we go, we're good. Alright, let's go up. 1 more level, and then we'll go train... We should be able to train Pidgey by itself. At level 5. I mean, we can do it now, but it's annoying. I don't want to spend a lot of time grinding, so we're just gonna get Pidgey to like level 6 here, and then we'll go into Viridian Forest. Actually, no, let's just stop at 5. Once Pidgey's 5, we'll go to Viridian Forest, and we'll just because we're gonna run into plenty of wilds and shit like that. We'll be fine. It's a level 3 Pidgey, cool. Let's knock this. Let's just have Applety take this on ourselves. We'll heal up 1 last time. Oh, crit, nice. We'll heal up 1 last time and go from there. I was kind of hoping for the double crit, but it's fine. Yep. Stand attack, nice. And the game plan is Applety fights the wilds and Bulbasaur fights the trainers. Once Bulbasaur learns Vine Whip, who cares? We can have Applety catch up. But that's the game plan. I don't want to leave the starting city. I think it's Viridian City. I don't actually know. I think it's Viridian City. I don't actually remember the town names. I won't lie. Or Brock is. The city Brock's in until both my mons are at least level 10. So I don't want to go through that, like, the little trainer thing you go through until they're both 10. So I might grind a little bit, but we'll see. We'll see. It's still up in there. We'll see. I remember as a kid, and this is fucking hilarious. In this gen, no joke, I quite literally, there you go. I want to get at least 1 battle. It's gonna sound so stupid, but it's true. I knew you could catch a Pidgeotto and Pokemon Yellow in this forest, I didn't know you couldn't catch it in any other game. And I remember one time, no exaggeration, spending probably a full day. It was like a weekend or something where I wasn't, I just wasn't doing anything, so I was just at home. And I quite literally spent an entire day running around this forest trying to catch a Pidgeotto. And eventually, I got so fed up, I told my brother, because I think he was out for the day. And I was like, man, I was trying to catch Pidgeotto in Pokemon Red or Blue. I don't remember which one. And he was like, you can't catch it in Red and Blue. I'm like, what? And he's like, nah, yeah, no, that's only in Pokemon Yellow. I'm like, wait, what? At least I'm pretty sure. I'm like 90% certain you can only do it in Pokemon Yellow. I'm gonna Google this up because I feel like an idiot if I'm lying or if I'm wrong. But I do remember spending like all day looking and I couldn't find it. Can you find Pidgeotto? Because I remember in Pokemon Yellow you could. Yeah, you can't catch it. Okay. And Pidgeotto. Yeah, Yellow you can catch in Viridian Forest, but Red and Blue you could not. That's what I thought. Okay, cool. So I'm not being an idiot. But yeah, and I vividly remember spending all day on one of the gens. I don't know which one. We had both, so I don't know which one I played. I mean, my brother, if one of us wasn't playing one gen, we'd go and use the other. Like, we didn't care much about collecting Pokemon. We just liked playing through the games. So I remember, like, there'd be sometimes like, oh, I'm going to play Red because whatever fucking reason. Or, oh, I want to play Blue this time. You know what I mean? Like, so we'd swap a lot. That being said, like I said, I do remember spending, like, quite honestly, a long time looking. And hindsight, I feel like an idiot, I'll be honest. Like, really, in the moment, I feel like an idiot. And in hindsight, I feel stupid. But, like, there was no Google. There was really nothing, I had immediate access to back then. And even in, like, for Pokemon Red, Blue, and Yellow, Red, Blue, and Gold and Silver, I legit didn't know, like, anything about the games. And other than my brother, who probably like talked to his friends or whatever, but I knew like nothing about the game. Like, honestly. And everything I learned was quite literally on my own. It wasn't Gen 3 that I actually got a guidebook. When I got Gen 3, like I said, I got, and I'll talk about, I'm trying not to talk too much about it, but like I already brought up, so I want to say it. Gen 3, I got the SP, and I got the game. I also got the guidebook for it as well, and I remember I got the Ruby and Sapphire guidebook. And it was really cool, and I was glad I had that. It was a nice little thing, because for the most part I played the game blind, but there were times where I was like, man, what the fuck do I do? And it was so nice to have the guidebook on hand and use it. There's something really nice about having a guidebook. And I enjoyed that. So there's that. Dude, I remember, I don't know why I would do this, but I would pick Bulbasaur, and I would go and I would just skip all these trainers, and I would try to beat Brock at like level 7 with my Bulbasaur. Or I guess it would be like level 8 at the time, because I would just finish battling the, like, my game plan when I was a kid. Don't fucking ask, but it makes not that much sense, but in my head it worked out. I would go pick Bulbasaur, catch the Pidgey, get Bulbasaur up to 7, get the Pidgey up to 5, fight Gary, or your rival, right? And then immediately go, skip all of these trainers, except for the last one. Fight the last one. I think I'd be like level, I don't know. I had a route or whatever where I would basically be 10, but I skipped both of these trainers. And I don't know how I did it, but I remember vividly skipping these 2 trainers. I don't know if I fought wild Pokemon to get to 10 or what, but I like didn't want to fight trainers. For some reason, I just didn't want anything to do with trainers. And I do not know why. Like, looking back, I would rather fight a trainer. Like, now, I would rather fight trainer than wild Pokemon. Don't get me wrong. Wild Pokemon are really nice to grind on than trainers, IMO. And the reason for that is more because wild Pokemon you have a little bit more control over, but like you don't get as much XP and you don't get money. As a kid, it never really occurred to me that the trainers were better, were overall better because you got money and XP. That just never went through my brain. Oh, you don't, do I not learn? Oh, I don't learn it till 12. Then I don't know what the fuck I did. All I know is I did Bulbasaur and I skipped each. I must have grinded so many wild Pokemon. That's the only thing I can think of, is I had to have grinded so many wild Pokemon. Because, like, yeah, like, I'm level 10. Fun. Alright. I'm walking in the grass on purpose because if I was hoping to have one wild Pokemon, I want to get Pidgey. Pidgey, like I said, is only going to be leveled up through wild Pokemon at the moment. And that's just because I want to use all the trainers for Bulbasaur. I'm going to use Bulbasaur for Brock. And then that's going to be that, right? So Bulbasaur is going to be like level like 14, maybe even 15 by the time I finish. So there's going to be that. And Pidgey's going to be like level 7 or 8 at the most. You know what I mean? So I'm going to have to go and grind Pidgey off some other wilds to get him up to 10. And then luckily we have the entire like gauntlet of Pokemon we can fight. So we got that. And I don't think there's any wilds we care about. I gotta pull this shit up, man. I think the next one, I'm trying to see when the next one, sorry, it's so hard to pull this shit up on my phone. There we go. Because I can never find the app. Dude, I can never find my Google Sheets app. I use it all the time for work and at home, and I just can never find the fucking thing. Anyways, yeah, one of them I get after Mount Moon. I mean, technically all of them I get after Mount Moon, but like one of them I can get like right shortly after Mount Moon. I'm gonna go through here for the chance to find a wild Pokemon. I know where to get that one is. I don't know where to get that one, but I think it's in the same area as the other one. And that last one, I do know where to get. All these are kind of around the same time-ish. So we're going to finish our team kind of early on, and I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing. Because normally I try to stick, when I was a kid, I tried to stick to a rule of like a Pokemon a badge, basically, ish. Like I get one Pokemon per badge. So like I get one right off the bat for 2. Then I'd get my next one after Brock, so I'd have 3. Then after Misty, I'd get my 4th one. And then after Lieutenant Surge, I'd get my 5th one. And just stuff like that. So, I mean, I guess I'm really kind of following. I guess something to think about, I get decked out pretty quickly. So I guess it's not that bad. But yeah. I just feel a little bad because, not bad, but I know I'm probably going to get a little bit of flake for one of the mons I'm going to be using. At least, I know one of them I know I will, because a lot of people view it as a bad Pokemon, and honestly it is. And then the other one just, I don't think is that popular, but I like them both. And then the other one I think people just, I actually think plenty of people use, it's just, I've never really used it. So, we'll see. And then of course, the last one that you haven't seen, everyone fucking uses in Gen 1, so go figure. And I think one of them, and like I said, one of the other ones I think almost everybody uses, I just don't use it a lot. Sorry, I'm stretching. Oh, God. I can't wait to get the XP, like, slider. It's actually kind of annoying doing this. 31. Alright, let's finish this trainer. Then we'll go from there. I don't think I grabbed the wild, or the, not the wild Pokemon, but the item that was there. When I remember, like, when I would play, this Weedle would give me so much shit sometimes, and I don't know why. I think it was because I skipped everything. I was so under level that it was scary, and I remember losing to. I didn't lose to it that often, but I remember losing to it like once or twice, and like it scared me to the point where I eventually realized I had to fight shit. Like, I couldn't just skip all the trainers, you know what I mean? I had to start fighting people. Come on. There it is. I don't know all the secret items. I just know, like, these handful. How many do I need? 202. Alright. So we gotta do that. We gotta get 202 more XP in order to fight Brock. I mean, we can do it earlier, but like realistically, we're gonna want that 202. Luckily, it won't be too bad because especially if we can kill Metapods in 2 hits, or 3 hits rather, 2 to 3 hits, like we're solid. Ow! I pulled my cord. Yeah, Metapods give solid XP. Dude, Metapods and Kakunas are like the Pokemon to train off of. I love training off them because they don't hit you. Yeah, they use Harden, but they don't hit you and they give fat XP, dude. Like for the area, they give fat XP. Like 40 XP a pop is nothing to scoff at. Yeah, Weedle and Caterpie don't do much damage, and at this level I can 2-shot them, but like they literally give half the XP. And what? I get one more level of, I use one more hit and I can get double the XP? Sure. You know what I mean? Like, gladly. I don't think we're gonna 2-shot. We might. I don't actually know. Bulbasaur has always been my favorite Gen 1 starter. And the reason why is I just always feel like he's so overpowered. I know he isn't, don't get me wrong. But I always feel like he's overpowered. For like just playing through. He carries you through Brock. He carries you through Misty. And if you really want him to, he can help out a lot on Lieutenant Surge. So for 3 trainers, the first 3 trainers, you basically get a carry. Like, that's good. Honestly. So to talk about Gen 1, like my Gen 1 history. The Pokemon I used to get, if I didn't get Pidgey, and sometimes even when I got Pidgey, I would get Metapod. Or not Metapod, I would get Butterfree. I remember, I don't know why I would do this. So I had 2 strategies that I would do. Well, 3, but technically 2. If I, and it was for each starter. If I got Charmander, I would catch a Caterpie, evolve it into Butterfree, and use Butterfree, right, to beat Brock. I don't know how I did it. I think I just confused it, and it was like, it was an easy clap fight. That's all I remember. So I remember I would beat Brock that way. And if I didn't get, if I didn't get Charmander, so I got Squirtle or Bulbasaur, I would obviously get Pidgey. Regardless, I'd get Pidgey usually. But I would go and I just grind them up to the point where they could beat Brock. Now, the thing that was good about Squirtle, and Squirtle I'd usually choose if I was feeling lazy. Because with Squirtle, you don't need to get up to 12. You only need to get up to like level 7. I think is what it is. But you just need to get that first move, because your first move, unlike Leech Seed, is actually Bubble, which is a water type move, which is a solid move. So you can use, and I remember using that beating Brock. Bulbasaur is stronger, not stronger, but it's pseudo stronger, because yeah, you have to get to 12, I believe, to learn Vine Whip, but your Mon is also stronger, so you end up like destroying Brock like it's literally cheese. Like you cut through it like it's melted cheese. Like it is just easy clap fight. I think this is it. Yeah. What? Hold on. Wait. What? Hold on. I thought it was 12. What level does Bulbasaur learn Vine Whip at? Hold on. Gen 1 Bulbasaur. Oh, it's 13. I'm done. Alright. We're good. I was about right. 12, 13. Not really much of a difference. I don't know if Leech Seed does extra damage on Brock. I've actually never tried it out, I won't lie. I've always kind of wanted to, but I've never bothered to. Does that make sense? Like, I always felt like Leech Seed does, like, not enough damage to be worth it. If you're doing a... Let me rephrase this, because I've seen lots of small ant videos. Not a lot, but I've watched a handful of his videos recently. Leech Seed is really good on a challenge run. Right? I think that's a good way to put it. A lot of moves in Pokemon are really good on challenge runs, but are not in other situations. And I think that's a good way to view it. Because Leech Seed... This is actually really rare, actually. To find this in Pokemon Blue is really rare. Anyways, like I was saying. So, and the reason being is because when you're doing a challenge run, a lot of times those moves just like they work out pretty well. Like certain, and it depends on the challenge, right? But certain moves shine more in different situations. So a lot of moves you honestly wouldn't think of using are actually really good. How many more? So I got 4. Okay, so I can fight one more Mon. And then I gotta heal up. I mean, I guess I could always swap train. But I'd rather not. That's rare. That is also rare. I guess I've been here long enough that I start to run to the rares. I'm not going to catch it, by the way. I honestly could... Yeah, but I'm not going to. Not catch it, sorry. I could swap out and have another fight. Yeah, nah, I need more XP that's worth it. If I was like really close, I would just finish it off, but we're only halfway done to level 13, so. It is what it is. No, I'm not catching Diglett. I do not want to catch Diglett. Diglett is not a Pokemon I want to fight. I thought I only saw one ball for a sec. I was like, well, a little awkward. Yeah, Bulbasaur is going to be like leveled the fuck out by the time we finish with Brock. And that's not really a bad thing because it just means we can spend more time focused on Pidgey. So I don't mind. And I'm quite sure I could beat Brock with Leech Seed. Honestly. I'm sure if I went in with Leech Seed, I could destroy him. But I'd rather grab Vine Whip and just fucking destroy him like it's nothing. You know what I mean? And then grab a quick couple free levels on Pidgey here. Once we finish getting Bulbasaur up to 13. I honestly thought it was 12. I was hoping it was 10, but I thought it was 12 to learn Vine Whip. But it's 13, which is weird. I always thought they only made the moves on either even numbers or increments of 5, other than your first move. But I am very wrong. What do we got? It's a Caterpie. Come on. I don't know why you weren't registering the buttons. Maybe I'm pressing it too much. I think we need one more fight and then we're good. I don't remember how much XP we got from the... I think we got 60 from the... What's his name? I don't actually know. This is only going to give me like 20 something XP, so I don't think this will be enough. We'll see. It might be. If it isn't, obviously we swap, but like, or we... Yeah, no, it wasn't. I think we're right there. Definitely after this battle, for sure, regardless of which one it is. As long as he gives more than, like, I think 10 XP, we'll be fine. And I'm not going to look it up. Because if I had paid attention to how much the Metapod gave me, I would know. But I didn't, so it's my own fault. And as punishment, I have to keep wondering. Yay, level 13. Yay, Vine Whip. Sweet. Alright. Get Apple Tea, a couple levels here. Probably only gonna get Apple Tea up to level... I don't know. If I could run into a Pokemon, jeez. I think for now I'll just get 8 and I'll fight Brock. That's what I'm thinking. Sorry. I think for now we'll get to level 8 and then we'll fight Brock. This is gonna be a long fight. Oh, we got a crit. That makes it a lot faster. We can get another crit. Easy. Nice, dude. And level 8. How much more for the next level? Let's see how much it is for the next level, and we'll go from there. 75. And let's go for it. It's not that much. Normally I wouldn't, but like... I mean, we just got 61 XP from that fucking... From that dude. And this is probably going to give us about 22, I think. So we'll only need 53, which is about, realistically, 2. We only really need, like, 2 more. If they're level 3s, we're screwed. But, like, 2 level 4s, and we're set. Yeah, if we get another level 4 or 2 more level 3s, I think we level. Level 4 or higher. Obviously, it can be higher. Did I actually miss a gust? Holy shit. Okay. 30. Sorry. I'm gonna swap train Pidgey for this, for Geodude and the Sandshrew. So I'm hoping Pidgey will get 10 from those bad boys from level 9. That's the game plan. In case you want to know what my strat is. Come on. 1 level 3, I don't care what it is. Or level 4, sorry, 1 level 4. Dude. There we go. Then, like, when I'm running out, I'm gonna run into, like, 7 different Pokemon. I guarantee it. Sorry, I accidentally hit the thing. I'm also not gonna play for very long today. Just so everyone's, like, not, like... I'll probably play late today. but I'm gonna take a break soon. Because I need to start laundry. There we go, level 40. And I want to start it before it gets too late. But I'm not up till like. Because let me put it this way, it takes 2 hours to do the laundry. And honestly speaking, if I start it at 8, it'll be done at 10. If I don't like take a break and start it, I won't start it till like 11 o'clock because I will forget. And then at that point I have to stay up till like 1 a.m. And that is when I normally stay up to, but it's annoying when you, but I guarantee you, when I'm staying up because I have to do laundry versus staying up just to stay up, I'm going to want to go to bed right away at 11 rather than 1 o'clock. So, yeah, that's a factor. You know, I used to always skip this trainer. But as I get older, I realize, why would I skip gym trainers? Like, they're free XP usually. And they're good to let you know what you're... There's 2 mons. Oh shit, that's awesome. I think it's gonna use Scratch. I don't think it knows Dig. Yeah. I mean, it might know Dig, but I don't think it's gonna use it. Oh, it only knows 10. I only know 10. I thought you knew more Vine Whips. I thought it was like 15. I mean, if I have to, if I have to use a potion, I don't mind. But I should be fine. There we go. Okay. I'm gonna heal up. And then I'm gonna heal up at the gym later. Hold on. Did this guy give you anything? Whatever. What version did they start giving you? They start giving you stuff? Because I don't remember. I didn't think they gave you anything in this gen. I just wanted to be sure. By the way, there's gonna be, when I have to do grinding levels, so like for example, when I get all my new Pokemon, I'm probably gonna do a grinding day. And when I do grinding episodes, like if you watch Pokemon Sword Let's Play, my Pokemon Sword blind playthrough, I did like a 4.5. Those are gonna be the grind episodes, like they're gonna be 0.5s. So they'll be like, oh, you know, blank 0.5, you know what I mean? Okay, you know, sorry, I'm trying to remember what it's called. So like, oh, like for example, let's just say let's say after this episode we caught all our Pokemon, right? I'm not saying we did, but let's say after this episode we had all the new Pokemon and I need to grind them up. What I would do is I would go and I need to grind them. I would do like a 0.5 play, right? I would go and do like a 1.5, and during 1.5, literally all I would do would just be to grind the Pokemon, and then there would be no progression. I would just be sitting there grinding wild Pokemon, whatever, you know what I mean? That's the entire point of it. We both missed. We literally both wasted our turn. Nice. Level 14. I honestly, hindsight, should have definitely brought the Pidgeon for Onix and swapped in again so we could get level 12. But it's fine. I think that's Bide. Yeah, Bide is probably the worst move ever. Not the worst. Very situational. Realistically, terrible move. Let me just kind of say this. Realistically, terrible move. But I can see situations where it's good. Gonna heal up one more time just to restore PP, even though I know I lost no HP. Just to restore PP. We will check out the Pokemon Center. I'll get some Awakenings because we're probably gonna need 1,000 of those things. Go from there. And what I haven't done is checked my money. So we started out 3,000, ended up with 1,500. How much do you have? You got another 1,800. Okay, that's not bad. I don't really need more Pokeballs. I already have, hold on. Awakenings, all right. I'm gonna get about, I can use these in the future, so I'm gonna get 5 Awakenings. Let me see how many of everything else I have. Oops. 5 potions, 5 Awakenings. I think we're good. We don't really need much more, and I don't want to burn money. I mean, I could see us using more potions. Like, I can see it being useful, but I don't really think we're going to. Let me put it that way. Not necessarily going to fight every trainer, but I'm going to fight a good bit of them. I think if I fought every little trainer, I'd have to, like, jump down and everything. I'm looking forward to that. But yeah, Bulbasaur's 14. Let's try to get Pidgey up to around the same. And then go from there. Bulbasaur is basically going to carry us for the first 2 gyms, so it kind of is what it is, you know what I mean? And even the, like, Pidgey is honestly not going to get much love outside of regular trainer battles. Like, I'll be honest. Pidgey is only going to mainly get its love during trainer battles, and then, of course, when I go to fight, I forget her name, but I think it's the 4th or 5th gym? I honestly don't remember the gym leader. I don't want to swap out. I think my hit chance is like... Alright, fuck it. We're swapping. Fuck anymore. I'm not gonna sit here. Of course, it uses... I swear to God. Dude, Sand Attack is the worst move in the fucking world. There we go. Holy crap. Dude, I vividly remembering why I skip her. I'm like, why do I skip her? I usually skip her. Why do I do that? Oh yeah, double Pidgey Sand Attack spam. I forgot. I think I had like full accuracy depletion on my Pidgey. I don't think I could lose much more accuracy. I think I was close to maxed out. I don't think you ever get no chance to hit. I think you reach a cap where it's like you just have... I don't know much about Sand Attack, but I don't think you ever get to a point where you can't hit. I think you just get to a point where it's like a soft cap. You know what I mean? Sorry, Mike. Is it because of the way I'm sitting? Yes. Maybe. I don't know. It might be my controller. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. Yeah, sorry. So, mainly want to use Apple Tea here. Trying to get ourselves up to round level 14. But yeah, like I said, Pidgey isn't going to get much love until we get to about... I'm honestly trying to think. I legitimately think Pidgey isn't going to get much love until we get to like, I don't know if it's the 5th gym or the 4th gen. I think it's not Sabrina. That's not the name. Ooh, Quick Attack. Nice. I honestly don't remember the name, but it's the grass trainer. And that's the trainer where Pidgey gets a time to shine. Dude, use String Shot all you want, my man. I got Quick Attack now. It's easy mode, fam. Dude, once you learn Quick Attack on Pidgey, it's over. Like, oh, this is so nice. Always first hit. 30 PP. Solid amount of starting damage. Just can't use it against rock and ground types. I think it's just rock types. But most rock type or most ground types are also rock types, so kind of go figure. But yeah. You don't get much money. It's so weird going from Gen 8 where I'm getting like $1,000 to $2,000 per fucking trainer battle to this one where I'm getting like 100 per trainer battle. You know what I mean? I actually don't remember. Does Gust have higher damage than Quick Attack? I think it does. I'd have to look at it. Are you kidding me? Don't KO. Fuck me, dude. I'm tempted to wipe, I'm not gonna lie. I don't want to waste the XP. But I think he just has a top percentage Rattata. Whatever. There's plenty of Pokemon. It's not that big of a deal. It just sucks. Alright, let's heal up again. I knew I should have healed him. I was like, I should heal him, but I'm like, nah. In my head, I was like, nah, we'll be fine. There's no need to heal him. It's a top percent Pidgey. It's fine. Come on. Yay. I'll probably get to the Star Mountain, the Pokemon Center right before it, and then I will, and then I'll, what's it called? And then I'll break for a bit. Alright, how do I change the moves around? I want to put Quick Attack on top. There we go. I didn't press select again. Let me do that. I tend to order my moves, or what I like to order my moves is in chance of me using it or in length of the name. So, for example, Quick Attack or Sand Attack in Gust, I have little to no chance of ever really using. Maybe because Gust is a normal type move just like Quick Attack, so there's no real point unless I'm out of Quick Attacks. And Sand Attack, well, even though it's really good, I honestly won't really ever use. I would love to see... I know you can do it, but I would love to see in one of like the later gens, obviously not Gen 1. I mean, Gen 1 you can probably do it, but it's like, probably won't be as fun. But in like one of the later gens, oops. doing a challenge. I'm using the word challenge kind of loosely, where you only use bug type Pokemon. Like, obviously, if you were to do it in like Gen 8 or one of the super late gens, like, it'd be really easy because they have like every type known to man that's part bug, so like you'd be fine. But like Gen 3, if you were doing like Gen 3, I think it'd be interesting, and like some of those other gens, I think it would be kind of interesting to see, you know, where like you have a good mix of types and there's enough to kind of cover your team, but not like, you know, super crazy, like, oh yeah, you literally have everything, you can be a bug Pokemon, bug trainer, and, you know, have everyone, you know what I mean? Not gonna lie, the fact that Pidgey's about to turn 15, it means I don't feel bad that Bulbasaur got all that XP from that other trainer. It wasn't that big of a deal in my eyes because I knew I wasn't gonna get more than enough XP. I just didn't know how much. I didn't do a practice run of any of this, so we're literally winging it. I have a little bit of a game plan, but for the most part, I'm winging it. I know some people like to do, like, I watch this YouTuber Psycho. I love him, but he always does like a practice run of his, for the most part, not all of his stuff, but like on the channel I watch, he has like 3 channels, but on like one of the main channels I watch, he usually does like a practice run, so this way he doesn't look like a complete idiot, basically. And so yeah, I kind of respect that, but like I was thinking about doing practice runs for some of this, just like, not like a full playthrough, but like just kind of like, oh yeah, before we do this, I'll kind of plan out and, like, you know, play a little bit and test it out, you know what I mean? Play a little bit beforehand and test out, make sure it's all good. But at the same time, I was like, I'd rather just jump in blind, knowing what I know, and just have a good time. You know what I mean? Gen 2 is probably going to be the worst for me out of all the gens, just because, come on. Just because I actually do not know, what's it called? I don't really know the game that well. You know what I mean? Like, I know the game, just not that well. Dude, I'm gonna have to fight that Clefable. That thing's the bane of my fucking existence, dude. Those of you know what I'm talking about, there's a Fable up ahead. I'm gonna fight it. You don't have to fight the trainer. You can skip it. But, like, it is the bane of my very existence because this fucking... It'll sing. And sing in Gen 1, like, sleeping in Gen 1 is really fucking annoying. Nice, level 15. I want to get Apple... So, real quick. I want to get Apple T most of the XP outside of Mount Moon, because once we're in Mount Moon, I'm most likely going to focus just on Venusaur, or not Venusaur, Bulbasaur, who will turn into Venusaur, you know, shortly. Just because I know I want to get Bulbasaur / Venusaur up to level around 20-ish for, what's it called? For Misty. So there's that. So that's why I'm focusing on this. So I'd rather let... I'm gonna fight this dude. I've never fought him before. I've never fought this guy before. I'll take it today. I always skip him. I've never fought him before. I don't know what he has. Spearow. Okay. Level 14 Spearow. Okay. Not bad. Why am I not using Spearow? I think is something I actually want to talk about. I considered using Spearow, I'm not gonna lie, because it was a Pokemon I never really used, but at the same time, I thought to myself, do I really just want to use... I don't want to use Pokemon I don't use. I want to use Pokemon I want to use. You know what I mean? I just want to use Pokemon I want to use. I don't want to worry about being like, oh, well, no one really plays this, let's use this. You know what I mean? Like, no, I don't want to do that. I want to actually play Pokemon that I want to use. You know what I mean? I want to use Mons I want to use, right? And that was my thought process. Which is why I decided to go for the the Pidgey. Because I don't really want to use Spearow, sorry. I'm a Pidgey fan. So this is the girl. I'm gonna save. Bane of so many of my fucking Pokemon Gen 1s when I was a kid. Oh my god, this fucking trainer. This Clefairy or Clefable or whatever the fuck it is. I don't remember. Honestly, I just know it's a fucking demon. Jigglypuff. Same shit. This fucking demon spawn. Oh my god. It's gonna use Sing first turn, I guarantee you. It didn't. Oh shit. That's scary. But like, it sings, then it pounds, and it's a fucking pain in the eye. Fucking called it. Alright. Luckily, this is why we got Awakenings. I totally didn't buy 5 Awakenings just for this one move. Okay, good. I got scared for a sec, because like, oh my god, did it get rid of Quick Attack? Oh, we're good. I'm not kidding when I say I bought those Awakenings for this fight. I wasn't that worried because I don't think there's really any other trainers that can put us to sleep that I'm actually worried about. Not that I was really that worried about her, but like I wanted to get Pidgey the XP. Okay. So now we're at a safe point. There's a Bulbasaur up there. Another thing. Forgot to mention. I am not going to fully explore Mount Moon. I'm going to say that right now. I'm not going to get everything. I'm just going to grab a couple random things I know and feel like getting. And then I'm out. Mount Moon is... I don't like. I don't mind coming back later to get stuff. It's fairly easy to come back later on once we have the 3rd badge. Or once we get cut. So, when we're about to get the 3rd badge, basically. So, I'm not that worried about skipping. There's nothing really here I immediately want. I don't think there's really anything here I want, but there might be something later on I didn't realize I wanted. I'm going to get, I think it's Water Gun or Bubble Beam or whatever. I think it's Water Gun from here. Just the TM, just to get it. Not because I want it, but just to get it. And yeah. Anyways, I'm going to take a break. I'm going to save one more time here. I'm going to take a break for a little bit. I'll probably be back in like an hour. Maybe less. But about an hour is what I'm thinking. So I'll catch you guys later. In a bit here. I'm going to call it stream number 2. Just for the sake of consistency. And we'll go from there. So anyways, I'll catch you guys later.